Hi, welcome to part 3. So this is where I will be covering that tail. Finally, it's bothering me that I didn't finish that in that last part, but I've done the background mostly covered, the sides are now covered, and now I'm going to be working on the grass surrounding the base of the deer. I will only really be doing this bottom section. If you want to, you're more than welcome. This is your own painting. You're able to do more details as you please. You can do trees in the background or other animals as well, other foliage, more leaves, more grass, different colors of grass, whatever you choose. But in this video, I'm really just focusing on grass. I'm going to be doing a couple of flowers in a kind of stylistic flowers. They're not really based off of anything, no reference. I just did them off the top of my head. And so this is kind of playtime. You've done all of the hard work, and now you get to provide a backdrop for your deer. And because our reference did not have the feet showing, and because the feet are generally hard for students to do, we're just tying up those legs a little bit with some grass and just covering that area with the grass and the base of the legs, hiding those feet, because it looks nice and it's easy to do, and that's how it was in our reference. It was hidden by the grass. So I'm taking my fine brush and just making individual blades of grass. I've done this a lot in other paintings where I've made the blades of grass different variables of green, or even different colors, blues, yellows, pinks, had the different blades of grass be different colors. There's Calvin's hand again. Mommy, what are you doing? He often asks, oh, what are you painting now? Oh, grass. He's so sweet and so interested in what I'm painting, and oftentimes not very interested in painting himself. I'm hoping that will change at some point. So I hope that your deer is coming out as you wished, and that you're finding that you're capable of art. Oftentimes I have students that say that they can't draw a straight line, or they make mostly stick people, and after my step-by-step tutorials are able to be proud of what they've made. And generally, when I do classes, I like to have them be a little bit more open-ended, whereas all of the pieces look very unique. Everyone has their own identity in their work, and they can see it. My Cathartic Creations classes are so amazing in that way, that they are, each student has chosen to do something completely different from the next. And even in my representational classes, such as animals and flowers and still lifes and things like that, even those classes, I generally tend to give more freedom. And so what I would like for you to do is go back over your painting in some way and find some way to make it your own. Find some way to add something that is different from mine. Maybe add some fur somewhere that is fluffier, or add some different leaves or foliage or plants of some kind, some different blades of grass, some different background colors. Whatever it is, find something that you feel is missing from your piece and add it. Give a little bit of yourself to this painting and show us what you've changed, and I can't wait to see what you've added. As always, don't forget to sign your work. It is important that the future generations know that it was you that had done it. And if you are an artist, you likely already signed your work. And it's just, I always try to date them as well. I usually date them on the back. But it's cool to see the progress too. I used to sign and date on the front, and I can see my deer from 2009 as opposed to my deer from 2019, and the changes that have happened, the growth, the evolution that has happened. It's so fun to see. So I just went through, I had to do a cut, and I'm just realizing that Daisy's in the background making all kinds of noise in this video. So I want to apologize, but I also really don't. It's part of my life. It's part of my existence as an artist. This balance of having my kids and painting is really, that's my life, and I wanted to keep that in. I was going to go over and redo it, but that's really, it's my life, and it may very well be part of your life too. I'm not sure, as I don't know who exactly all will be taking this class. We have pilots or astronauts or garbage men or women or scientists or teachers or whomever, whatever your occupation. I would love to hear more about what has drawn you to painting today. So I've started doing these are really just stems and leaves of future flowers. They will be flowers eventually. I'm going over with my forest green, and some of it is overlapping the olive green. And when I chose to do the palette that I have chosen, I was envisioning the olive green being more of a mid-tone and the forest green being a little bit darker, but they're really, really close in tone. So this is where I've made my painting my own, and you can choose to not do these flowers as well and do your own version of it, or not add them at all. And here I am finally doing the outline of this tail so you can see it. I'm hoping that you've stuck through and gotten to see this beautiful thing. So silly. Okay, I'm just going to speed through this last part because it is pretty boring, if you ask me. But it was something that I felt needed to happen to kind of tie that pink and the indigo into the top of the deer. So following through from the, oh, sorry for the movement. Calvin was moving the table a lot. I've tied the pink in from the bottom, and I'm also tying the indigo in from the eyes and nose and making it into petals. So as I said before, please feel free to make the foliage your own, and I'm going to go ahead and stop with audio, but I'm so glad that you came to take the time with me to do this class, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did and that you really love your deer for years to come. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Much love, June.